Okay, we have a perfect example of a golf club that's constantly pulling the ball for Chuck. Chuck's the head man down at the TPC, the Players, which is coming up March 14th or through the 20th?
16th through the Sunday.
Yeah, so you just closed the course down. But anyhow, what we've got here is actually a very good golf club. This is an Odyssey from yesteryear. But anyhow, when you set it down on a flat surface, what we call a walking board, and get it squared up, and then just let it go, you can see that the club is automatically trying to close itself. And then when you walk it from toe to heel, it flips over too. So we're going to take that and we're going to adjust that double bend shaft so that that will lie absolutely flush when he putts. The other thing Chuck's got in his hands right here are the 4 different grips that we like. We got Champs, Super Stroke, Karma, the Tacky Mac from Avon. These are all mid-sized grips. Now, when you put a bigger grip on, folks, you always have to make sure of the weight. So these will make the head just a little bit lighter, and this will actually make it heavier. And then we have grips of about 70 grams that maintains the same swing weight of the putter. But in putters, you want to keep the putter somewhere in the D zone. And if you have problems with short putts, maybe a little bit heavier. So remember, walk your putters to make sure it's set square behind the ball so that you can putt your golf ball squarely into the hole. And Chuck's known this. They actually put a laser on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But they didn't know how to correct it. They just said, hey, the laser's pointing left, you're looking left. Well, you know what? It was the putter that was out of balance, not your eye or ball position. So make sure you walk your golf clubs both with sand wedges and putters. Lauden Golf exclusive, we're back with Chuck's golf club that was walking closed, and probably, I don't know how long it take us to re-grip it and get that golf club squared up. How long, Chuck?
Less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes. So let's go over and test it. We'll go over to our walking board, and now when I set the club down there and let go of it, nothing happens. When I walk the club to the toe and to the heel, it stays dead square. Chuck goes, how'd you do that? I said, well, that's from about 50 years in the business. But I want everybody out there that's watching this video to not only walk your putters to make sure that they stay square through any hand position, high or low position you're using, but also to walk a wedge. Now, your best wedges walk open. So here we go with one of the MVP wedges that I designed. And we're going to take it to the toe, and we're going to take it to the heel, and she fans open. That's because you always want to be cutting your shots around the green. Never get a wedge and walk it and flip it over that way. Now your hitting clubs, if you're a progressive player, you want a golf club that kind of walks square. So here's another of our clubs here. This is the MVP. And so as we walk that one, you can see that the golf club stays square. Now if you have a problem slicing, you could find a golf club that walks closed. But that's going to shut you down on the progression of your swing. You're never going to really learn how to swing the club inside out and hit a power draw when you have irons that walk themselves closed. So you have to be very careful about that. Now Chuck's a patriotic guy. He's from the service. So he picked out the red, white, and blue champion. You notice on that, that's slightly inverted on the taper. Okay? So you can see that that's a little bit thicker on the bottom than the top. I don't know if you could tell that or not. But what we're going to do right now to straighten Chuck out completely on his putting, because it's been holding him back from breaking 80, is we're going to teach him how to use the secret of separation. And again, that's up on YouTube. If you go under Lauden Golf Secret of Separation, you'll find the 5 mechanical benefits that I'm going to now show Chuck. So remember, folks, walk your golf clubs. And if they're not staying square, call Lauden Golf or stop on by and we can fix it. It's only $4. And that fancy grip there that he got on was only $14. So you don't have to pay those retail prices at Sun Golf and Dick's and the Superstore. You can buy everything here at Lauden Golf at cost. And it's just kind of a little bit further away, Chuck. Yeah, the head from the ball. And we got a secret of separation. Go ahead and hit it. Boom, right in the center. Now, he doesn't know how this works, but I have a major in physics, and it's all up on YouTube. But the very first time he did the secret of separation, dead center. And boom! Are you happy yet, Chuck?
I'm delirious.
He's delirious right now. He couldn't make anything. He's got the secret separation going and the putter that's squared off with the new grip, and he has that in the cup and left it short. Okay, so anyhow, we can cure your putting, and this is the new putter. This is the new putter. This is our new blue putter, and the blue putter, Chuck, of course, blue is the color of serenity. We want you nice and relaxed over the ball. This has a higher moment of inertia, which simply means that it resists twisting. But the reason we like it, it has a beautiful click to it. You know, Nick Price told me one of the most important things to him putting is the sound of impact. And it's very easy to align with that triple, what we call highway go. Oh, not again. Boom, again. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I think that's Meatloaf.
I think it is.
You know, off camera, Chuck, again, operations outside at the TPC Players Club, said, hey, would you like a testimonial of what the same size head technology, that's for all of our heads, are the same hitting surface? And Chuck's got one in his hand, so tell us how your son did and what he told you.
All right, Jim, this is a set, head of a set that you made for my son-in-law, who lives in Michigan and has about a 10-11 handicap.
That's pretty good.
Now, I said has. That's a has-been now. Because of this set that you built for him last year, he's now around a 6 or a 7 handicap.
Wow.
And he will come into your showroom in March and buy another set just like it.
You know, we have a lot of clients that do that because the airlines are charging $50 to move sets around.
Yeah.
And so if he has a place he likes to come down and visit you in Florida, a lot of people are buying second sets, and that really helps me. So I'm going to give big thanks to all the airlines for doing that for me. But anyhow, usually we don't try to overstate our position of same size head technology, getting your clubs pure and getting your CPM factors and proper grips and ribbing and all the 10 points of a tour fitting. But we usually tell people you can reduce 25% of your handicap. In your son's case, your son-in-law's case, he reduced it almost to 50%.
He did.
Well,
And he plays.
Join the pack and stop it on a dime with LG's double reverse milled wedges.